Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. Today is an important show. I want to talk about the touchy subject of ethics and morality in network marketing. I want to talk from two different perspectives. One's from a field perspective, second is from a company perspective. First for the field, for all of you, for me. And I will tell you, in all of these issues, after 23 years in this profession, I am not lily white. I've made mistakes. I've made lots of mistakes. Some of commission, some of omission. And through that experience, I've learned. I've grown. I've understood some important, I've come to some important understandings, and I want to share some of those with you, okay? First, for the field. Deception is the same as lying. And in network marketing, we lie all the time. The people inside of the profession mislead people when it comes to the value of their product, just because they've heard it said from somebody else. They mislead people when it comes to their success. They mislead people when it comes to their income. And I've fallen into this trap. If you're involved in a company where, or maybe even in your pin level, you reach a pin level because you have one big burst of energy, and then you're not qualified at that pin level the next month, and the average people at those pin levels are earning X amount, so you start saying that you're earning X amount when you're not earning that kind of money. That not only hurts the profession, but it hurts you on a molecular level. It hurts you in your body and in your mind and in your spirit when you're telling the world you're something that you're not. So there's two different ways that people mislead. One is they march across the stage and they kind of lead people to believe they're having a different kind of life. The other is they flat out and out say, I'm earning X amount, or last year I earned X amount, or whatever it happens to be. It's better for you to just tell your real story. I understand the peer pressure. I understand but first of all, with the products in network marketing, our products are dynamic and they're amazing. We don't need to overstate them. We don't need to say that they cure diseases. We don't need to lead people to believe that it's going to take care of everything. Just let them know the benefits and what other people are experiencing from those benefits. Tell your story. Tell other people's stories. You don't need to go too far. Our products are good enough. And when it comes to our opportunity is good enough. Sometimes you fall into the pressure because somebody next to you is making $10,000 a month in their first 90 days. Now, you don't know if that's true or not, but you think that it's probably true, so you feel like you want to compete with them on a little bit of a level, so you'll kind of inflate your income a little bit next time you do your meeting. And now you're stuck because at the next meeting, 2-3 months down the road, you can't say the same number to that same little group of people. At least you feel like you can't. So now you say, now it's a little bit more, and then it's a little bit more, and then it's a little bit more, and then pretty soon you're a laughing stock. And I've fallen into this trap, especially when I was in my earlies, in my 20s. You take your best month and then you multiply it instead of saying, look, I'm having my ups and downs, but my ups are better than my downs. I'm building myself a future. I'm learning as I go. I'm creating an income for my family, and network marketing has been a blessing for me. That's good enough. It doesn't need to be a straight, line to the top, because no success is a straight line to the top. So the truth is okay, is what I'm trying to tell you from a field perspective. The truth is okay. Tell the truth when it comes to your product or service. Let them know that it's a value product and it provides a great service and it gives benefits to people. But don't go too far about overstating its effectiveness or results on cures of disease and those types of things. It'll get you in trouble, but more importantly, it's not going to be a right thing for you to do. Second thing for the field And this show might be a little bit longer, but this, I'm telling you, this show is so important in the network marketing profession today. It's really important. So I hope you watch it all the way through, and I hope you have other people do the same. Second thing, from a field perspective, is the predatory nature from one company to another. You know, people inside of one opportunity that's having a hot little boom, sometimes they'll target other companies and they'll go after them aggressively. And they'll offer them the moon, and they'll put up all these income claims, they'll do all these different things to be able to, and hear my words, take a person who was happy where they were and make them unhappy. See, I think that's the biggest moral issue that you should face. If somebody's unhappy, if they approach you, if they're involved in another network marketing company, people change network marketing companies all the time for all kinds of reasons, and I have no problem with that, with integrity or morality at all. People have a right to choose, and if they're unhappy and they seek out answers, then they have every right to be able to find something that resonates with them, a product or service that resonates with them, a company that resonates with them. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is when people who are having they're typically this happened. It happens every year in the profession with some hot new commodity, some hot new thing inside of the profession. What they tend to do is they literally make lists of all these other companies and they go target them. And their goal is to take a happy person and make them unhappy. Take a person who was happy with their company and plant seeds of doubt in their minds to make them unhappy, so they'll become disgruntled and quit and come over and work with them. They think it's a shortcut. And I have a real problem with it, and I've done it. Now, I've done it. I will be honest with you. I've told you I'm not lily white on any of these things. Many years ago, I've engaged in that behavior out of anger, out of ambition, out of ignorance. But I've learned that our profession is a small profession. I've learned that the cast of characters are going to keep coming around, and you're going to get to know a lot of people, and you're going to build up a name for yourself one way or the other. And there are some people who've engaged in this behavior that have become an island and don't interact with the rest of the community. And most of the time, they lose. They lose. So, and even if they don't lose financially, they lose on the inside. They really do. They lose their reputation, they lose on the inside. And so here's what I would tell you from experience. It's not worth it. It's a big world out there. We have 7 billion people in the world to talk to help the blind to see. We don't need to take a person who is happy where they were and make them unhappy where they are. That's the moral issue. Okay? So, that's what I want to cover for today's show. Tomorrow I'm going to cover what companies, the line that companies are crossing when it comes to integrity and morality that we need to address inside of this profession. But the two big issues for today, one, tell the truth. Tell the truth, even if it's painful. Find a way to say it that's the least painful, but tell the truth. Number two is none of us should engage in behavior that takes a person who was happy and makes them unhappy inside of the network marketing profession. We need to build each other up. We need to not be planting seeds of doubt in everybody else's opportunity. We need to lead and be professionals. All right? So that's our show for today. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. You decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. But tell the truth when we tell the world. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.